When people talk about the Dasavataram of Lord Vishnu, we usually refer to Sri Rama and Sri Krishna. However, within the Itihasas and Puranas, there is a description of a powerful avatar whose impact on ancient India is truly significant. This figure is contemporary of both Sri Rama and Sri Krishna, appearing in both Srimad Ramayanam and Mahabharatam. If you have guessed it, I am referring to Bhargavarama or Parashurama. Despite being one of the most overlooked avatars of Lord Vishnu, his significance is undeniable. Parashurama is an Avesh avatar of Lord Vishnu. He was born to sage Jamadagni and his wife Renuka and was called Bhargavarama. Later, he earned the name Parashurama after receiving an axe or parashu from Lord Shiva. Among his many legendary deeds in Bharatadesha, one of the most remarkable deeds is his role in creating the western coast of India. The story begins with King Kartavirya Arjuna visiting the Jamadagni's hermitage during a hunting expedition. With the assistance of the divine cow named Sushila, Jamadagni hosted the king and his men with a lavish feast. Captivated by the divine cow's power, the king commanded his ministers to seize her. His men forcibly took Sushila and her calf, and despite Jamadagni's plea to return her. In this process, they killed Jamadagni and took the cow and her calf to the king's palace in Maheshmati. Although Sushila escaped and returned, her calf remained captive in the palace. However, with the help of Shukracharya, Jamadagni was brought back to life using Mrita Sanjeevini mantra. Following this, Parashurama went to the city of Maheshmati to get the calves of Sushila back, where he engaged in a fierce battle and killed Kartavirya Arjuna. In retaliation, the sons of Kartavirya Arjuna attacked Jamadagni's hermitage and murdered the elderly sage while Parashurama was away doing his penance to mitigate the sins of killing a large number of people. When Parashurama returned after his 12 years of penance, he was informed about his father's death. In sorrow, he vowed to eradicate the corrupt Kshatriya race. Parashurama went around the world 21 times and killed all the corrupt Kshatriya kings. Afterwards, he conducted an Ashwamedha Yajna and donated all the conquered lands to sage Kashyapa, who then redistributed them to the righteous and pious kings. Sage Kashyapa later advised Parashurama to vacate the donated lands as it was inappropriate to reside on them. Having donated all the lands, Parashurama retreated to Mahendragiri in the Sahyadri range of present-day Western Ghats to meditate on Lord Shiva. As time passed, several sages sought Parashurama's help to reclaim their land from the ocean, which had submerged during Bhagiratha's quest to bring the Ganges to the earth to redeem his forefathers. Determined to reclaim it, Parashurama accompanied the sages to the seashore and called upon Varuna to release the submerged land. When Varuna did not respond, an angry Parashurama threatened him with his bow and arrows. Intimidated by Parashurama's power, Varuna appeared and agreed to recite the sea to the point as far as Parashurama intended. Then Parashurama threw a winnowing basket into the sea. The sea receded from the point where the basket landed, revealing the previously submerged land. Since this land was reclaimed using a winnowing basket, it was known as Shurparaka because a winnowing basket is called Shurpa in Sanskrit. Another popular version recounts that after annihilating the Kshatriyas and donating the land to sage Kashyapa and not wanting to stay on the donated land, Parashurama shot an arrow at the ocean. The ocean pulled back as far as his arrow would land. These stories vary as we go further south on the west coast of India. Despite these variations, all versions agree that Parashurama reclaimed the land from the ocean. That is why the stretch of land reclaimed by Parashurama is also known as Parashurama Kshrishti or Parashurama Kshetra. This reclaimed stretch was divided into 7 districts called as Santa Konkanas, which extends from Karwar in the northern Karnataka and Goa border to Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu, encompassing the Konkan and Malabar coast. Tradition holds that the place where Parashurama threatened Varuna and stood to throw the winnowing basket was near Tirthahalli in Shimoga district in the state of Karnataka. Ancient belief says that Parashurama Kshetra was inhabited by Nagas. So Parashurama requested the Nagas to give up the land to humans, and in return they were given Nagabanas or sacred groves, which are considered to be the resting place of the snakes. For doing so, Parashurama instructed the humans to treat the Nagas as their forefather, since the human inherited the land from the Nagas. The good thing is that most of these sanctuaries are still left undisturbed despite rapid urbanization. That is why Naga Radhana, a form of snake worship along with Bhutakola, is one of the unique traditions and an important religious ritual prevalent in this part of India. In our Puranas, Parashurama remains a revered figure. Parashurama, being a Chiranjeevi, is believed to still reside on the Mahendragiri on the southern seashore, waiting for the arrival of Kalki. And according to the Kalki Purana, Parashurama will serve as the martial guru to Kalki. If you like my videos, stay subscribed. Also, do watch other videos. Until then, stay together, learn together.